Check. Hello. Hello. Check. 1, 2, 3 mic testing. Hello. Check. Hello. 1, 2, 3 mic testing. Hello.
A very good morning. I request all the gathering to kindly be seated and settle down. The guests have arrived and will be starting off with the program shortly. I request the gathering to kindly be seated and settle down. We're starting with the program as our guests have arrived. with us Dr. Yagna Shukla, the Chairperson of the National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions. Kindly be seated. Kindly take your seats. Respected ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings from Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council. Today, we witness at this venue a gathering which has been accumulated for the very first time in the history of Karnataka as we come forward to celebrate the formation of the most awaited council in the state as well at the national level. And most importantly, to honor, meet and greet our beloved Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla, the first chairperson of the National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. I must say that this will be one of the marked event in our state council as we are set today to meet ma'am and to honor her for her achievement. On this beautiful and memorable day, I extend my bowed down namaste and good morning to each of you assembled here. It is the 26th day of October 2024 and myself, Professor Vaishali, Chairperson Board of Studies, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru, stand before this august gathering and take the privilege to host this event. We have with us esteemed dignitaries who have taken time off their schedule and have been a part of our day, especially on a Saturday and here at Whitefield, which I'm pretty sure is quite a distance to reach for some of us. Undoubtedly, it is my honor to introduce our most distinguished guest to the gathering. To begin with, we have with us the First Lady, Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla, Chairperson of National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. We then have the most humble and supportive madam who is with us in each and every way possible, helping us to form the council draft, and one of the most loved person from the doctor fraternity, Dr. Sujata Rathod, Director of Medical Education, Government of Karnataka. Another charming and impressionable personality we have with us here today is the powerful lady behind this magnificent institution, Dr. D.A. Kalpaja, Chairperson, Vydehi Group of Institutions, Bengaluru, who has been recently conferred upon with the honorary doctorate from Bengaluru North University. Furthermore, we have amongst us an eminent and prolific person, Dr. Riaz Basha, Registrar Evaluation of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru, who is a constant pillar of support for our professions. Next, of course, we have the man behind today's event and an excellent leader who paves our path, Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Farid, Chairman, Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council. We also have the Secretary of the State Council, Dr. Srinivas Murthy, who has been instrumental in drafting the council in the state. We also have with us an esteemed dignitary, Dr. S.N.V.L. Narasimha Raju, Chairman, Oxford Group of Institutions. We are also joined by a young and dynamic figure, Dr. Sam, Director, Kripanidhi Group of Institutions. Moving further, we have our senior expertise in the field of allied health science and physiotherapy, Dr. Rajesh Shanai, Dr. Savita Ravindran, Dr. Suresh Babu Reddy, and Dr. J. Dhananjay. May I now invite the escortees to escort our dignitaries onto the dais. Thank you, Escortess. As a woman, today I feel all proud to see the dais filled with such great empowered ladies who are highly inspirational. Moreover, I must confess the reason behind Dr. Yagna Shukla ma'am's presence here today is credited to her lovely daughter, Dr. Miraj Shukla, a pediatric intensivist from Manipal Hospital, Whitefield, and her son-in-law, Dr. Mohak Daval Mankad, senior resident in surgical oncology, Vydehi Hospital, who are also here with us today. I also cannot refrain from mentioning that we have quite a few management, directors, principals, and faculty of various institutions of allied health, science, medical, dental, pharmacy, and physiotherapy who have come from Mangalore, Bengaluru, Mysore, and northern parts of Karnataka and have been a part in this program. Each new day is a blessing. It is a marvelous opportunity for us to meet and greet Dr. Yagna ma'am and also honor her today. With gratitude to the Almighty, it becomes all the more important to unite God's divine purpose for this day. May I invite Ms. Sadika to invoke God's blessings in a spirit of serenity through a prayer. I request all of you to please stand for the invocation.
गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि 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 गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणशं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणशं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहम् भूतादिसंसेवितचरणं भूतादिसंसेवितचरणं भूतभौतिकप्रपञ्चभरणं वीतरागिणं विनुतयोगिनं वीतरागिणं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहम् पुरकुम्भसम्भवमुनिवर प्रपूजितं त्रिकोणमध्यगतं मुरारीप्रमुखाद्युपासितं मूलधरक्षेत्रास्थितं पराधिचत्वरिवगात्महं प्रणवस्वरूप वक्रतुण्डं निरन्तरं निटिलचन्द्रखण्डं निजवामकरविधृतेक्षुदण्डं कराम्बुजपाशबीजापूरं कलुषविधूरं भूताकारं हरादिगुरुगुहदोषितबिम्बं हंसध्वनिभूषितहेरम्बं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहम्
Thank you, Ms. Sadika, for such a sweet tone of music. To welcome is to show honor. To welcome is to establish integrity. To give a red carpet welcome to everyone assembled here with fresh saplings, may I take the pleasure of requesting Dr. Mohammed Sohail to welcome the gathering.
A very good morning to all. I, Dr. Mohammed Sohail, very happy to stand here before this august gathering to welcome dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, students for this greet and meet event. Firstly, I take pride to welcoming our today's shining star, Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla, Chairperson, National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. An enthusiastic and intellectual personality who has believed in reformation. We welcome you, ma'am. I request Dr. Chalapati, ex-syndicate member RGHS, to Floral. Honor to ma'am. Thank you, sir. We have with us today Dr. B.L. Sujata Rathore, DME, Medical Education, Government of Karnataka, a proactive and vibrant personality. We welcome you, ma'am. I request Dr. Sai Kumar, Senate member RGHS, to do the floral oral to ma'am. Thank you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Kalpaja ma'am, Chairperson, Vydehi Group of Institution. Ma'am, an educationist and an administrator par excellence. We welcome you, ma'am. I request Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Ali, Chairman, Karnataka State Allied Healthcare Council, to do the floral honor. Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Riaz Basha as Registrar Evaluation, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. We are so delighted to have you with us today, sir. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Amar Prakash, Principal, City College of Physiotherapy, to do the floral honor. Thank you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Srinivas Murthy, Secretary, Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Narsingh Rao, Principal, St. John College of Physiotherapy, to do the floral honor. Thank you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Rajesh Shinoy, Dean, Padma Shri Institute of Allied Health Sciences. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Nab Bharat Reddy, Principal, Florence College of Physiotherapy, to do the floral honor. Thank you, sir. I welcome Dr. Ramesh Narsaraju, sir, Chairman, Oxford Institution. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Avinash Prabhu, MS Ramaiah University, to the floral honor. Thank you, sir. I welcome Dr. Sam, Director, Kripanidhi Institute of Groups. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Sajish to give the floral honor. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Suresh Babu Reddy, Vice President, the Indian Association of Physiotherapists. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Ayappa to do the floral honor. Dr. Ayappa. Thank you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Savita Ravindra, Principal, MS Ramaiah College of Physiotherapy. We welcome you, ma'am. I request Dr. Rupa to do the floral honor. Thank you, ma'am. I welcome Dr. Dhananjay, Secretary, Bangalore Physiotherapy Network. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Raghunath, Principal, Vydehi College of Physiotherapy, to do the floral honor. Thank you, sir. I welcome Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Farid, Chairman, Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council, to this function. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Chalapati, ex-syndicate member, Professor, Department of Surgery, Vydehi Institute of Medical Sciences. We welcome you, sir. I welcome Dr. Mohak, son-in-law, and Dr. Mirat Yagna Shukla, daughter of Dr. Yagna Shukla, for this function. I request Mansi and Shelly to do the floral welcome. I welcome all the managements, principals, faculty of physiotherapy and allied institutions of Karnataka for this function. I welcome press and media to cover this event. I am extremely delighted to welcome students from different colleges for this function. I welcome all the principals, faculty member, non-faculty member of Vydehi Institute of Medical Sciences for this function. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sohail. We welcome you as well to the program. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness. Light is a symbol of truth. It marks the beginning of auspicious moment and events. May I now invite our honorable dignitaries on the dais to please come forward and light the ceremonial diya. I also request the gathering to kindly rise. We also have two special guests with us who have come and will be joining with us to light the ceremonial diya.
शुभ
Thank you, children, and thank you, dignitaries. That was indeed a great start of the event. To add more flavor for the day and to enlighten us with some thoughtful words, may I request Dr. Sujata Rathod ma'am, Director of Medical Education, Government of Karnataka, to come and deliver a keynote address.
A very warm good morning to one and all gathered here on this beautiful day. Respected dignitaries on the stage, starting with the center of today's main person, Madam Dr. Yagna Umesh Shukla, the Chairperson of the National Commission of Allied Health Program, Dr. Kalpacha, Dr. UT Iftikhar. You should be on the stage. Yeah. And of course, if I start with Dr. Savita Ravindran, who is the most knowledgeable person in this subject as I have come across. Dr. Suresh Babu, Dr. Srinivas, my colleague and the secretary of this council at the state level, Dr. Raju sir from the Oxford institution, Dr. Riaz, the most helping hand and the registrar from our RGHS, Dr. Shenoy, Dr. Suresh Babu and others, and all the faculty of this glorious institute and others who have joined us from various institutes, Dr. Venkat Giri, again the faculty of Vydehi, and my own subject colleague, Dr. Seema. Her sister is my classmate, so I always call her by her name. A very warm good morning to one and all. Well, it's a beautiful beginning for a chapter which has never stuck well till now. 2 years back when I took over as DME, the first call I got was from an advocate from the Supreme Court saying that this has to come into place and what are you doing? It was just few days since I had taken over and I was completely unaware of what this whole thing was. But from then to now, Karnataka chapter has done well, definitely by inputs from our bureaucracy, from our principal secretaries, and of course the push from all the well-informed or very knowledgeable team of our allied health personnel, which our state has, and we can proudly say, especially in the form of Dr. Savita Ravindran, Dr. Shenoy, Dr. Sai Kumar from our government, the one and only Government College of Physiotherapy at the Sanjay Gandhi, and Dr. Riaz and the entire team. Well, today we have reached a stage where, with the constant pursuance of the Government of India, we have our own council, and to have the council, the commission has been completely put into place, and we have Dr. Iftikhar, UT Iftikhar as the chairman of this state chapter. Welcoming Madam to completely initiate and give a full go-ahead to the state body and to give complete guidelines. We look forward for your complete cooperation to this state, Madam, which has stood well in the health sector in all the things, be it in the COVID management or be it in the medical education, because I think we are the second state to have the highest number of medical colleges, paramedical and the allied and the nursing colleges. just to give the numbers, we have 68 medical colleges, of which 22 are government. Amongst the allied colleges and schools, there are about 20 government, but we have a huge number of more than 150 private institutions. Again, with the, that is with the paramedical. Allied also we have BSc Optometry, BSc, all the other courses in the private setup more. Well, one fact I have to tell here is, today when, as we look at the healthcare system, it's not just the doctor who does the most, it is a combined team effort of everybody, be it the doctor, the nurse, the allied personnel, in every subject. So together we make a team, and that is how we take care of our patients. So this fact came to me very well when I, as a Senate member, toured the entire state in the various subjects. Otherwise, as a doctor, we are like the frogs in our own well, where we think we are the know-all person, we are the best, we know everything, and we are the ones who deliver. But I think that concept is very, very wrong, and we have realized that the teamwork has to start from the smallest person in the ward, our ward boys, to the most super specialists who go inside the OT and do the most complicated surgery. But who does the patient remember? He doesn't remember the super specialist, because he would be definitely under the anesthesia, not to know how long the procedure took. But it will be the touch and feel of every healthcare personnel down the line who takes care, and it is this feel that the patient takes home. So giving complete thumbs ups to this healthcare system which we have, and going out and congratulating all the paramedical personnel which we have together, who only make a difference to the ailing patient. I congratulate Madam for having come here and being part of this organization to give a complete head start to this council. So as a DME and from the government, I will extend full support to bringing up this organization, where I am made as a one ex officio member of this council. The only two things we always had a little doubt was on the duplicity of the work, or because Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science does most of the things for our allied courses, whether it's with its affiliation, with its exams and other things. So once the council comes in, we were wanting to look at how much of that work will be taken over by the council. Well, in the state we have the nursing council, the medical council, but this was long needed because our students were trained here, and as I said, we have the largest healthcare industry in Karnataka, and the number of professionals who come out definitely need a validation and a licensing with which they can serve the whole world better. And that concept will be well taken when a commission comes into place. So I really wish this to be happening faster, and we from the government will cooperate at every step. Last but not the least, yes, I congratulate this organization headed by another women power, Dr. Kalpaja, for bringing us all together today on this beautiful Saturday morning to completely give a full push and start to this commission. Thank you for having me here, and I extend all support.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of support and wisdom. To extend our hearty gratitude for your constant support and guidance, may I now request Dr. Vijay Krishna, Principal Dr. B.R. Ambedkar College of Physiotherapy, to honor ma'am with a memento. Thank you, sir. On the dais, we have Dr. Riaz Basha, Registrar Evaluation of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru, a man who is widely known for his dedication and commitment towards his work. It is now time to hear a few words of perception from sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good morning to one and all. Respected Chairperson Yagna ma'am, Dr. Sujata Rathod, beloved Director of Medical Education, Kalpaja madam, the dignitaries on the dais, my colleagues and other esteemed members on the dais and off the dais, representatives of various college institutions, faculty and the students. There are three powerful ladies on the stage, I think four, all right? And one person who has brought all the four ladies here together on this particular stage. So the work of the other people becomes very limited. So you don't have to tell anything and they will manage the show. But I would like to start by telling, as Madam has already told, this was a very, very momentous occasion for all the students out here, because till now, there was no registration for allied health professionals. And as we all know, the health sector is a concept of a health team. Along with the doctor, there are many other professionals who need to be, but the doctor is the center of attraction. The rest of the people are though helping the patient and spending more time with the patient. That due recognition has not come. So the Government of India, we must thank the Government of India for recognizing this need and bringing in a National Allied Health Science Council Act. And similarly, the states were made to enact this act and bring in that legislation and implement it. So there are various facets of the act which I will not go into the detail, which many of these stalwarts here, Dr. Rajesh Shenoy, Madam here, Savita Madam, Dr. Srinivas Murthy and many other colleagues, Dr. Sai and other things, they have brought into this. The basic concept of having this particular act brings in four important things. One is the standardization of the curriculum. Hitherto, we are having many universities with different curriculums. When I sit as a Registrar evaluation, there are many people who come to asking about the different types of question papers which are being set, all those things. The curriculum will get standardized. Second thing, institutions which are offering these courses will get accredited. So you will have quality come into the associations, because there will be constant monitoring from both the national and state allied health councils. Third thing, you will get your recognition once you complete the particular course. You will have a registration number which will increase your competitive edge. You will be globally competitive and more skill based. So skill is one important area, ma'am. What I would request the Honorable Chairperson to also look into it is, ma'am, there is also a Government of India concept of health sector skill council, which is offering small time skill based courses for allied and physiotherapy. So somewhere in the curriculum we should try to bring in these sort of skill based courses. So a BSc MLT person, once he comes out, if he has a 3 months of phlebotomy skill based course, he will be a much better skillful person to offer his profession and take much more better care of the patient. The patient outcomes will be much better. So this is one most important thing which will happen if we can integrate more skill based courses along with the curriculum which is being developed. More things are going to come up because of the State Allied Health Council. As Madam has already said, Rajiv Gandhi University, we have more than 250 allied and physiotherapy colleges, and the number and the demand is constantly increasing. This year we have given another 25 colleges for physiotherapy and allied health sciences, and so you can imagine there are more than 10 to 12,000 students who are coming out of these colleges, both at the undergraduate level and postgraduate level. There are 14 undergraduate allied health science courses and 9 postgraduate courses, then 1 physiotherapy course and 5 different branches. So the amount of expertise and amount of super specialization and amount of specialization in each of these courses is vast. It is time to rethink that. We were thinking of these courses as only for curative courses, but time has come when we start utilizing these people for preventive courses. We already have preventive healthcare packages where we are doing blood test, ECG thing to predict the outcomes of the diseases. Similarly, physiotherapy also, starting from the school level, where we can think about bringing in proper posture, bringing in some sort of physical activity, all these things, so that instead of concentrating on disease, we will be concentrating more on health. So instead of, we will give true meaning to the Department of Health and Family Welfare. As of now, we are functioning only as a Department of Disease Treatment and Curation. So the concept of disease needs to be replaced by health. So this is a very great occasion where Ifti sir always does these kind of large gatherings where he really tries to bring out, and a lot of awareness is generated. Where what is this particular act, how it is going to benefit you. I am sure the chairperson and the chairman will try to enlighten you about those things. But I congratulate all of you and the chairperson here and the chairperson of this momentous, good, glorious college for hosting such a big event and such a momentous historic occasion for the state of Karnataka. And ma'am, by looking at this, I am sure that this will be probably the biggest state where you will get any kind of support you require for establishing the goals and objectives of the act. And the support you have received, the number of people today being the fourth Saturday is a holiday. Even then, the amount of turnout you have seen, the amount of enthusiasm which is there from the faculty and other things, that is how the state president drives the energy among all those people. So I thank everybody for also bringing me an opportunity. I hope as register evaluation we will have less and less things, and this curriculum will be standard, and assessment techniques also will be upheld once the council has been formed. So congratulating all the ladies here, the power ladies, and Savita madam and rest of all the members who are here. I congratulate the establishment of the Karnataka State Allied Health Council, which was the biggest demand of the state of Karnataka. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing the light of your valuable thoughts and experiences with us. For always being the most gentle human and helping us throughout, may I request Dr. Riaz Pasha to accept a small token of gratitude from Dr. Karvanan, Head of Department of Physiotherapy, Manipal College of Health Professions, Bengaluru. Thank you, sir. Moving further, we have on the dais an eminent personality, Dr. S.N. Narasimha Raju, Chairman of Oxford Group of Institutions. On this platform today, we would like to request sir to kindly come forward and share a few words.
Elrigu namaskara. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dignitaries on the dais. It's a festival feeling in this Vydehi campus where we are all gathered here in this temple of learning. A very touch feeling of welcoming to this campus. As soon as we entered this campus, it gave us an emotional touch. I was observing the Dr. Yagna Sukla Madam, the Chairperson, National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions. As she was entering, she was filled with happiness and proud when she was given a grand welcome. I think I was able to feel that from your eyes, and it's a wonderful. I think this happened with one man commitment, that is Iftikhar sir, the President, the Chairperson, the Chairman of the Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare System. Other dignitaries on the dais, Rathod Madam, the DME, a very committed, I think by her address we were all able to make up the commitment she has got towards these allied sciences. Even she expressed herself being new to this DME. As soon as she got into this responsibility, she had a great vision and she immediately acted upon that everything falls in line so that everything move forward with great. Madam, as a chairman, I really thank for your commitment. And it is a team of work. Deputy DME Srinivas sir, who is a architect of this draft, who has designed this draft and forwarded. I know his capacity and capabilities, and it has to be appreciated on this occasion. There are other team members also. Riyaz sir, who spoke from his heart, and definitely being as a medical person, acknowledging the allied science commitment has to be felt. And I feel that this allied science is in a safe hands. Its personality will change. And you young students were all the principles of the allied science and other students. I take this opportunity. Kalpaja madam, a great visionary, Adikeshulu sir's photo is also here, who has contributed so much. And my father, S. Narasaraju, as a teacher who started this institution, their feelings, their commitments has to be acknowledged and recognized. They had a lot of commitment to education. She has taken his footsteps. We are all very proud and happy. Madam, on behalf of the Children's Education Society, Oxford Group of Institutions, on behalf of myself and the teaching fraternity and my students, I congratulate for the state government, the university, Bangalore University North Campus, to honoring the honorary doctorate to you. It's a wonderful feeling. I congratulate you for this honor. I think this institution will go to the greater and greater heights by her commitment and involvement. It's a great honor to be here on this. As I said, it's a festival. We are all celebrating Diwali. I wish all of you happy Diwali. And we are celebrating Diwali in advance in this campus, Vydehi campus, in front of this august gathering, who are all committed for the allied and healthcare system. It is in a safe hands. You can all be proud. I think you will cherish this great moment from this. I thank all others who have directly involved in this aspect. Sir, Iftikhar sir, I will commit myself on behalf of all the chairmen and the principals of the allied science. We are all with you. I know these institutions and this course will go to the greater and greater heights. I pray Almighty to sprinkle His best of wishes to you, and God bless you, sir. Thank you. I thank the organizers for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be here. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words of encouragement and also for joining us today. To extend a warm gratitude to sir, may I request Dr. Venkat Giri, Syndicate Member of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, to kindly come forward and do the honor. Thank you, sir. Next in line, we have Dr. Srinivas of Karnataka State and Allied Healthcare Council, who has been helping us thoroughly from the day of the inception of the council in the state.
Very good morning to the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais. And today's chief guest for this event, meet and greet Dr. Yajna Unmesh Shukla, Chairperson, National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, and Chairman, Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Farid, Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council, Karnataka State Government, and our beloved Director, Dr. Sujata Rathod, DME, the most dynamic person with whom I work every day, and Registrar Evaluation, Dr. Riyaz Basha, and Chairperson, Madam Dr. Kalpaja Dalwai, Vydehi Group of Institutions, and other dignitaries, teaching staff, and my dear students. I am very grateful to Chairman, Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council, and DME Madam and the State Government for giving me an opportunity to work as a Secretary for this Council. So today I am here to brief our National Chairperson regarding the updates of the state, where we stand. Ma'am, we have framed the rules under the chairmanship of our Director, DME, and submitted it to State Government. It has been cleared in the Law Department, Parliamentary Affairs, DPAR, and right now it is in the Finance Department. It is going to be approved very soon. Then it will be placed before the Cabinet for the approval. Because as per our state policy, any transaction of business, any central act, that has to be placed before the Cabinet. So it has to go before the Cabinet. And the Council has been formed by nominating the chairman and 3 ex officio members. And other members' file has been moved to State Government and it has been approved by the Ministry. And maybe in the next week, we may get the other members, including part-time members also. And the State Government has, with the main help of our DME, an anatomy lecture hall in the Bangalore Medical College has been allotted to us to establish the council office. And Madam been instrumental in helping us in getting the funds from the paramedical board for the initial establishment of the council. So with all the constant support of Director DME and the chair and the main dynamic activity of our chairman Iftikhar sir, we are able to establish the council as early as possible. As our chairperson of the National Commission said, that Karnataka State Government has framed very good rules, which we had forwarded the draft to her. And all the communications, whatever the developments we are doing in our state, we have been mailing to ma'am, and she is aware of it. And with this, I want to wish all the best to all the students and to the council to have a bright future ahead, to including the council and to the students of all allied health and healthcare professionals. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of enlightenment. For your support and guidance, may I request Dr. Mallikarjunaya, Principal, NR Acharya Institute of Physiotherapy, to hand over a small token of gratitude to sir. Thank you, sir. May I now take the pleasure to invite Dr. Rajesh Shanoy, President of the Karnataka Allied Health Professions Association and also the key person in drafting the State Council, to please come over and provide an insight to us.
Good morning. Dignitaries on the dais, Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Yajna Unmesh Shukla, Director for Medical Education, Dr. Sujata Rathod, Registrar Evaluation, Rajiv Gandhi University, Riaz Basha, and other dignitaries, and the man missing on the stage, Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Ali. This is a proud moment for all of us, but there is a lot of hard work and effort. When I met Egna Madam last month, I spoke to her. You can imagine the council, a demand which has been there for almost 2 decades, took 20 years to be in place. Now to set the office, how difficult it is amidst all this bureaucracy. It looks very rosy when we talk, but the work is humongous. We need to move very fast because we have lost much of time, and I have no doubt that under her leadership, I think we should be able to settle down and get all the things done by next 6 months, because the act is under, again, they are revamping it. They have asked for the suggestions. I think it will be done within next 2-3 months, and this will be approved and registrations will also start. Coming to the point of allied health science, it's much complex and different subject specialties involved in it. So a lot of issues in that. So streamlining it is a bit difficult part, but it can be done. It will take some time. So request all the professionals and everybody to have patience, give your inputs, whatever is required can be done. Now coming to the allied health science fraternity, I have 5 issues from different points of view. One is from the colleges. Basically colleges across the country, as already said by the registrar evaluation, we need a uniform syllabus. We need a uniform mode of assessment. This is what the colleges require, and curtail those colleges which follow unhealthy practices. Basically correspondence education, which is not required, and it has to be stopped at any cost. Because today you go by a correspondence education, tomorrow you are handling a patient's life which is at stake. So this at any cost should not be allowed, and this is a request from the colleges. And last but not least, one more point from the college point of view is having a uniform calendar of events across the country, because colleges are suffering now. The admission dates are varying from different colleges, different universities. Students find it difficult to get seats in the post-graduation whenever they want to pursue whichever course in allied health sciences because of this variation. So hopefully by next academic year, I think we will have a uniform academic calendar for all allied health science courses across the country. So coming back to the students' point of view, I think students, as said, if you have a uniform syllabus and a good assessment mode, I think your life is set. And internship guidelines also need to be focused on, where you have a adequate training which should be uniform across the country. So once your internship is there, I think we should move over, as told by our registrar evaluation, to assess the skills, which is more important for allied health science fraternity, and we should assess the skills of these students after their internship. So coming to the next part is the professionals, faculty who are practicing. The faculty have a problem about the registrations, then curtailing the practices of those who do not have a qualified degree. This is very much required because there are a lot of quacks, what we call in all fields of allied health sciences, and this needs to be curtailed. I think the council will take seriously about this and try to curtail them. Do not provide a registration for such candidates so that they don't hamper the profession. Coming to the private practitioners who are in the allied health science field, there needs to be a clear-cut demarcation of what are their roles and what are their responsibilities. As of now, it is not there, and most of the private practitioners are bossed over by doctors. Doctors here, don't feel offended. Everybody calls it a teamwork. Healthcare delivery is a teamwork. But I feel this is mere a lip work. What allied healthcare science professionals need is the dignity of labor and respect for what work we are doing it. That is what we want. So I hope with the council in place, things will move for better. And coming to the last part, we have been conducting our association National Conference for Allied Health Sciences, which is called HSCon. We started in the year 2000 with the help of Rajiv Gandhi University. It went on to grow. Last year we had 7 universities, 2,300 delegates with over 40 workshops conducted across the state. Now the HSCon 2025 will be held in January 16th to 18th. And this is a proud moment for us because 13 universities across Karnataka, along with our council, we are coming out. This is the first of its kind in India. Nobody has done, bringing across all allied health science professions and conducting this event. I request our chairperson of National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions to release the first flyer of this event. Madam, please. I request Dr. Shruti to bring in the flyer. I request everybody to encourage us this unique event and participate actively, faculties and students. Thank you, madam. I thank Dr. Kalpaja for being a gracious host to provide this place and have such a beautiful event. And I wish this council and the National Commission all the best. And I also tell all the professionals and students, if the council and commission prosper and do well, your future will also be well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your informative words. For your dedication and expertise, may I request Dr. Anita Miskit, Professor, to give away a small token of appreciation to sir. Thank you, ma'am. We also have with us one of our senior most madam, Dr. Savita Ravindra, founder member, Society of Indian Physiotherapists, whose contribution to the State Council and physiotherapy profession is highly attributed. May I have the pleasure of requesting madam to kindly come over and share a few words of her vision.
Good morning, one and all. For the dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Yagna, a colleague and a friend of long time, Dr. Sudhata Rathod, the DME with whom I have worked extensively while being part of Rajiv Gandhi and continue to do so today. Dr. Kalpaja for being such a gracious host and allowing us to host this event. And Dr. Iftikhar, like everybody else said, refusing to come onto the stage, but without his support, I don't think we would have all been here today. I'd like to just promise that it will be few words at the outset. There's a lot that's already been said about where we are and where we need to go. It hasn't been an easy road, but we've got this far and I'm sure we'll go further. I think from a perspective of physiotherapy, because Rajesh has already spoken a lot about allied health, I think our effort in trying to get a national council is probably 40 years old. Because I remember repeatedly running to Delhi for several meetings, and it just went from one event to the other. And a lot of us out here sitting in this thing, including Yagna, would know it's been a very long journey. But I'm extremely delighted that Yagna is the chair of this commission. It's a hugely good moment for the physiotherapy fraternity. We need to acknowledge that. But having said that, she's the chair for all of us, all the allied health and the healthcare professions that come together. From Karnataka, I think we've been very proactive for quite a few months, and I think the drafting has been in progress, and the DME Dr. Sujata Rathod has been one of the front runners, including Dr. Riaz Basha. We've troubled him in his office at BMC, and he would correct all the T's, dash the T's, dot the I's, and correct those corrections for us. And thank you, Dr. Riaz, for all of that support. The effort that was put in by Suresh Babu Reddy, by Sai, Dr. Vasantan from Oxford, Praveen from Padma Shri, Dr. Rajesh Shanoy is humongous. More so Praveen, because he's an extremely good aligning, organizing, softing, and usually in the middle of the night at about 1 a.m. we would get back the corrected draft back from him. And Praveen, in your absence, thank you so much for that support. If it was not for Dr. Iftikhar, we would not have run the last race. And for us to be brought together, to put it together, and always taking the back seat and putting the rest of us in the front needs a huge heart. Thank you. We've got this far, and as Dr. Srinivas said, that in a short period of time, the state will be notified. But we are appealing to Dr. Yagna from this forum that help us to complete the last leg of your work, so that the registrations, the notifications that will get this council operational at the state level. We need to acknowledge one thing on this from this forum, that we will be functioning differently from the NMC and the DCI. This council, which was established as among the last ones to come into place, has empowered the state council way beyond what NMC and DCI and the Pharmacy Council has done. And for that, this community needs to acknowledge this. Inspections, state regulations for colleges is the prerogative of the state council, which doesn't happen with the other councils. It comes from NMC and DCI. State councils are an equal partner with the National Commission in helping and formulating what we're doing. And that's what makes us as a community different from some of the other health professional councils. We need to be pleased to have that in place, and good luck and Godspeed to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your words of gratitude and your wide knowledge with us. For gracing today's occasion and guiding us, may I take the pleasure of inviting Dr. Sunita Saldana, Dean of Yenapoya College of Allied Health Science, to hand over a token of appreciation to Dr. Savita ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. May I now invite Dr. Suresh Babu Reddy, Vice President of Indian Association of Physiotherapists, who is also a prime aspect of the State Council, to come forward and share his views on the implementation.
I've been given only 3 minutes, so I'll not take much of your time. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, dear faculty members, and my dear students. I've been sitting and observing. Only first 2 or 3 rows are clapping. Others are not clapping because I don't know whether they're understanding or not. See, whatever we have achieved, whatever we are celebrating today is the hard work of all the senior faculties who are sitting here, who are sitting in first 2 rows. You will be enjoying tomorrow the fruits of the Allied and Healthcare Council. because many people are thinking, what is this council? As these dignitaries have spoken about the registrations, regulations, and the dignity, equality, then unethical practice, all these things will come when you have a regulatory body of your own professions. So first of all, I would like to congratulate Dr. Yagna ma'am. She's very, very sweet, very nice person, approachable to all of us. That is most important, being a chairperson sitting in Delhi. She should be approachable to each and every allied and healthcare professionals. And also all the physiotherapists from different colleges of Karnataka and allied health students. See, we all are celebrating now. People are thinking this function is successful. If this sir is there in any function, 100% that function is successful, because it's not because of Ifti sir's name. I don't know how many of you know, for this function, yesterday morning, 7 o'clock, he was here. From that time, he is observing each and everything, small, minute thing he is observing. This has to be here. Who is sitting in first row, who is sitting in second row, everything he is monitoring, and night also he was sleeping here only. So because of his hard work, and he has a wonderful team to work, and you should thank the team who has come from Mangalore to work for this. Sohail, Vaishali, Amar Prakash, Bharat, so many people have come from Mangalore to work. And also we have a Bangalore team like Sai, or Chalapati sir, or Venkatagiri sir. So many people are there to work. So because of the team, the leader is always successful. And in spite of the success, he doesn't want to be seen to everybody. He'll be sitting down. From there also he'll be directing, do that, do this, move that side, move this side. That is because many of you don't know, this is the truth. And we all are fortunate to have Iftikhar sir as a president of our Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council. He is also one more person who is approachable to all of you. Anybody calls, anybody messages, he replies and he attends your problem. So in both the ways, we are lucky that national president and state president is approachable to all of you, and most of our problems will be solved. And I would like to thank 5 people who has day and night worked for this council. Number 1 is Dr. Shanai sir, Savita madam, Praveen Aran sir, then Vasantan sir, Sai Kumar. We have conducted more than 20 meetings in different places under the leadership of Iftikhar sir. Because of that, we could make one beautiful council of Karnataka. Today, probably once it gets notified, the entire country will be talking about the Karnataka State Council, which will be the role model for other states. So now finally, I'll just talk 1 minute about physiotherapy. Today, physiotherapy profession is standing somewhere, because we were nowhere few decades back. Today, physiotherapy is everywhere. You start from pediatric to geriatric, sports to schools, everywhere physiotherapy is there. And usually, we treat patients, medical professionals treat patients with medicines, but physiotherapists used to pain with machines without giving any medicines. Today, we have reached a position where we don't require medicines, we don't require machines also. Our hands are the machines, our eyes are the scanners. So we have reached where we are able to treat the patients with our eyes and with our hands. So students, you should always be thankful to the seniors because of their consistent efforts. Being IAP Vice President, we have represented many times to Government of India for these councils. So you should be thankful to your seniors. And finally, most awaited one program which is going to come. Like we had a wonderful conference in Bangalore, that is in 2019, which was in Palace Ground. So under the leadership of Iftikhar sir, we are going to announce a national conference with, according to sir, it is 10,000 crowd in Palace Ground, which will be coming soon. And I request people to play the video of the conference. It's going to be one of the historic conference in the history of physiotherapy in India. Nowhere anybody in physiotherapy had conference more than 5,000. That was either it should be in Mangalore or Bangalore. This time it will be 10,000 crowd. We'll have a massive conference, and I request all the principals and faculty members to support this conference. And finally, I'll conclude my speech by saying thanks to Dr. Kalpaja Madam for giving us this wonderful venue, giving us an opportunity to have a greet and meet in Vydehi Institute of Physiotherapy, Vydehi, a group of institutions. And I request all the audience to give a standing ovation to our both state chair president and national chairperson for their wonderful achievement. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words, for your achievement and success. May I request Dr. Suresh Reddy to accept a token of appreciation from Ms. Padmaja from Dayanand Sagar University. Thank you, ma'am. To make this day more memorable, we have a special announcement. We believe that it would be an auspicious occasion for the State Council to have our logo to be launched today. It is a great opportunity for us, as our chairperson of the National Commission, Dr. Yagna Shukla ma'am, is with us today, and yes, we take this grand platform to launch the logo by madam herself. May I now take the pleasure to invite ma'am and the rest of the dignitaries to kindly launch the logo of the State Council. I also request the chairman of the State Council, Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Ali sir, to kindly come forward and hand over the remote for launching the logo. I request the event to kindly dim the lights. Can you please, lights, can you dim the lights? Thank you to all the dignitaries and to Iftikhar sir. Now that was very thoughtful and a meaningful logo. I would like to put across to the gathering that it was designed by Dr. Praveen Aaron, Principal of Padma Shri Institute of Physiotherapy. The logo for the Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council appears to incorporate several symbolic elements that align with the purpose and scope of the council. The wings signify care, compassion, and protection. The wreath represents victory, honor, achievement. The circle signifies unity. The star symbolizes excellence or the guiding principles that will lead the profession forward in Karnataka. And the color, the shade of blue, it is often associated with healthcare, trust, stability, and professionalism. Now comes the most awaited moment and the highlight of the day. To recognize her achievement and to honor her with utmost love and affection, We are all happy and proud to felicitate Dr. Yagna ma'am today. To begin the felicitation, may I now request Dr. Bharat, Principal of Allied Health Sciences of Vydehi Institution, to come over and give us an introduction of Madam.
Good morning all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, esteemed guests, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of management of Vydehi Group of institutions and Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council, I feel proud and privileged to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla. Madam Shukla is a pioneer, an innovator par excellence, notable personality in the field of healthcare with an illustrious experience spanning more than 3 decades. At present, Madam holds a position as founder chairperson of National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. In the past, Madam even served as a founder chairperson for Gujarat State Allied Health Care Council. Madam's steadfast commitment to improve healthcare services and empowering allied healthcare professionals has played a crucial role in shaping policies that strengthened India's healthcare workforce, which have earned numerous accolades. Under Madam's leadership, the National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions has made significant stride in recognizing and categorizing various allied and healthcare professions, which includes physiotherapy, medical lab technology, life sciences, food and nutrition, occupational therapy, hospital administration, and many other specialties under one roof. Madam Shukla is instrumental in establishing a regulatory framework and also worked tirelessly to ensure that allied healthcare professionals meet standardized education with requisite training, skill assessment, and capacity building. Dr. Shukla also played a key role in categorization of more than 50 occupations related to allied and healthcare professions into 10 recognized categories. Her efforts have paved the way for more than 1 million healthcare professionals in India to receive the recognition and the support they deserve. With significant growth in the sector through her efforts, visionary leadership, and persistent work, she brought significant reforms aimed to ensuring quality education and regulation in allied healthcare service. Her contributions reflect her unwavering dedication to public service and her desire to uplift healthcare standards across the nation. Apart from being an eminent policy maker, even Madam is highly honored as academician, which includes as a principal at Government Spine Institute and Government Physiotherapy College, Ahmedabad, in shaping young minds in the field of physiotherapy. Madam is also popular as a physiotherapist among physiotherapy groups of India, a renowned researcher with numerous national and international publications, a postgraduate and a PhD guide with many successful students, a resource person and orator at various seminars, webinars, conferences, and public awareness talks both nationally as well as internationally. Madam, with her expertise, even instrumental in revising the curriculum of physiotherapy courses at Gujarat University, which then adopted as norms across various universities of the country. Madam, we are deeply grateful for your presence among us today. Here we are not only celebrating your achievements, but also your contributions towards more inclusive and equitable healthcare system in India. Let us extend our heartfelt greetings and gratitude for her tireless work and enduring impact on the healthcare landscape of India. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla, Chairperson of National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions, on her well-deserved recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Madam a big round of applause. And please give her standing ovation, please.
Thank you to the family members of Yagna ma'am. Thank you to all the dignitaries. I request any one representative to please come over to the dais from each college and call out the names. Thank you. It was definitely an eye-pleasing moment for all of us as we witnessed such a grand felicitation. I'm sure Yagna ma'am must have been overwhelmed today by all the love and the felicitations offered to her. May I now invite Dr. Yagna ma'am to deliver her thoughts in the form of words to the audience. May I now request ma'am to kindly come forward and address the gathering.
I am speechless. I have no words. Namaskara. Very good morning. Really, I have no words. I don't know from where to start. But first of all, I would sincerely like to thank Dr. Iftikhar sir. I think the name itself is saying so many things in the sense I have never thought that it is on such a large scale. And as a mother, what you want when you are being felicitated in front of your daughter and son-in-law. Really, for me, it is an unforgettable day. Dr. Kalpaja Madam, I am meeting her for the first time, but I felt that I know her since years. What a personality, and I think this campus is blessed by Sai Baba and a powerful leadership of Dr. Kalpaja Madam. Madam, I can speak, even though we are, hardly maybe for an hour time we are together, but such a humble personality, such a down to earth. She has everything, but at the same time, she is so realistic and such a good human being. So happy to meet you, madam. And I am definitely going to remember this moment, and I feel blessed that I am here today with all of you. Dr. Sujata Rathod Madam, I must acknowledge here that Karnataka State Council for Allied and Healthcare is one of the very, I would say, ideal as far as rules are concerned and as far as nomination of members are concerned, because it is very much as per the act, and we do give example of this state council's rules to other states, because many states, they have not followed this act and they have made rules. But madam, really it speaks a lot about you, because you know, it means a lot to have a rules as per the act, and that was for us it was a very big challenge. And Karnataka, I must acknowledge and appreciate the kind of work they have done. Dr. Riyaz Basa, again you also deserve same compliments, sir. Dr. Rajesh Shinoy sir, Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir, my very dear friend Dr. Savita Murthy madam, Savita Ravindran madam, sorry, Dr. Suresh Babu sir, Dr. Sai, Dr. Mohammad Sohail, who is looking after my each and everything. Thank you sir for everything. Dr. Narsiman Raju sir, I hope I am not missing anyone. I would like to start by complimenting Dr. Iftikhar sir, because this is such a thoughtful, idea of having this meeting and greeting, because it was needed. At the same time, I would like to thank Dr. Aditya Goyal sir, because I am here because of him. He called me in his institute yesterday for one graduation ceremony of Sankara College of Optometry, and I feel fortunate that I could meet all of you, and thanks to Iftikhar sir, he has arranged such a huge gathering. I would like to thank you all for sparing your valuable time for your own self. As a professional, what a professional want? Recognition, security and salary. Let me introduce this NCHP, that is National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession. This act was passed in 2021, and in 2021 the interim commission was made, and Dr. Aditya Goyal, he was one of the interim commission member. this commission, as Savita madam rightly said, since 40 years we all were waiting to have it. Why? The regulations, recognition, uniformity and registration was very much needed to all these 56 professions, healthcare professions which are enlisted so far. I'm saying, why I'm saying so far? There might be addition of some more allied and healthcare professions in this, under this act. But as on today, there are 56 professions which are enlisted and there are broadly 10 categories. I know I have come across many questions which are there in your mind, and I am here to answer those questions as far as possible. So before I start, let me tell you that this commission, it has mainly 47 members, and I would request all of you to read that act, and that will give you so much of clarity about you and your future. Again, I am very happy to announce that on 29th of this October, on Tuesday, the website of this NCHP is going to be launched by our Honorable Prime Minister. And with that, 2 portals for enrollment of professionals as well as institutions, they are also going to be open. I am saying enrollment, not registration. I am using that word purposefully, and I am requesting all to enroll yourself in that portal. See, for any commission, for any standardization, you need a regulations. And as I said, in NCHP, there are 47 members. And to have a quorum of this commission, we need at least 50% members. So to update you all, as on today, we have a chairperson and 11 ex officio members. There is 1 secretary and there are 15 consultants, that is on the administrative side. For the functioning of this commission, why I am saying functioning? Because all the regulations, again, they are going to be prepared by professional council members. So we need to have a professional council as well as enough quorum for the commission to function. We are trying our level best, and as Savita madam has rightly said, in this act so much of power is given to state council, and as on today only 21 to 22 states they have state councils out of 36 states of India. So there is a time limit for that also. So till end of this November, we need to have state councils at each and every state of India. So we are after it so that we can have a representations from different states in the commission. We need to have a representation from different states as well as from the different professions which are there in the commission. So I hope it is a bit clear, and many students have asked many questions. They have many questions, but let me tell you, this is a national commission of allied and healthcare professions. So once you complete your study, then and then you are entitled to have advantage of this commission, in the sense you can register yourself. Again, why I am not using registration and why I am using enrollment? Because registration will be done as per the regulations which are going to be formed and notified. So once that regulations by the commission, and that will be formed by the professional council. So once the professional council members, we are in the process of appointing professional council members of 10 different categories. So once your own professionals will form the regulations, as per the regulations we'll start our registration. One more thing, the regulations will be notified by the center. It is as per the regulations, it will be verified by the state council, and then ultimately you will get your registration number. So this is how the whole process is going to happen. When I joined in January 2024, the commission was there, but right from landline connection till date, I am trying to establish the system as per the act. It will take some time, and let me update you from curriculum side. As on today, we have, out of this 56, we have 10 curriculums which are almost ready. 7 are they are almost ready, but it is to be passed by the commission. For commission, we need members. So it is all interrelated. So as soon as we have this enough number of quorum of this commission, the curriculum, I don't mind letting you all know that we have so far radiotherapy curriculum, optometry curriculum, medical imaging and radiology diagnosis curriculum, physiotherapy curriculum, dialysis technologist curriculum, operation theatre and anesthesia technologist curriculum. They are very much ready, and this occupational therapy and nutrition science curriculum, we'll upload it as soon as the website is launched on 29th for public opinion. Once we get that public opinion, again it will be sent to the subject expert panel for final version. And again, I am hoping that maybe from next curricular academic year, this 9 curriculum will be implemented. I am hoping, because it is to be passed by in the commission, and then there will be some legal procedure to be followed, and it is to be approved and notified in the Gazette. After that, there will be a uniform curriculum of those 9 professions all over India. This applied psychology curriculum is on the verge of finishing, so that 10th curriculum, that is also will be implemented. I am just praying and hoping maybe from next academic year. So I know it will take some time, but definitely it will be implemented. So curriculum, registration, nomenclature, which is very much needed as far as allied and healthcare professions are concerned, will be done. As far as global migration, so many students, they are little worried. Are we at par with the international standard or not? Definitely your own professionals, they have taken enough care, and they have seen to it that in the curriculum they have tried to cover whatever can be covered at which is at par with the international standard. So I don't think there will be any difficulty in migrating from India to abroad. I think, and as far as salaries and everything is concerned, and career progression pathway is concerned, for that also it will be taken care of as far as in the regulations are concerned. So there will be a two kind of regulations. One will be general and one will be as per the professions or as per the category. So I think broadly I have tried to cover all your queries, I would say, and gradually, day by day, it will be updated on the website. So that was about NCHP, and again I would like to thank Dr. Iftikhar sir, Dr. Kalpija madam for, I would say, unbelievable moment which I am going to remember for my lifetime. It was, I mean, again I have no words. May God bless you all, and thank you very much for everything. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of enlightenment, which has fueled the minds of the people seated here, and for your insight into the council. Your words of excellence will be surely treasured. Let's take a moment to extend our token of gratitude to our respected expertise on the dais. They have always been a great pillar of support and have taken our professions to even greater heights. May I now call upon Dr. Madhulika Horati from Vydehi Multispeciality Hospital to kindly come forward and honor Dr. Sam, Director of Krupanidhi Group of Institutions, with a small token of respect. Thank you, sir, for being always a major source of support. May I now call upon Dr. Bharat, Principal of Mangala College of Physiotherapy, Mangalore, to deliver a small token of love to Dr. J. Dhanajayan, Founder, Bangalore Physiotherapy Network. Thank you, sir, for your presence with us today. On the dais, seated with us, is an empowered woman who truly beholds strength, challenges, success, faith, warmth, and a bundle of achievements. Her name resounds of her hard work, her charity, her mind filled with brilliance, and nothing less. Born on the 28th day of April 1971 to late Sri D.K. Adikesavalu and late Srimati D.A. Satyaprabha, being the middle one out of the three siblings, she paved her path into success by her wit and intellect. She was married to Sri Premchandra Rajan and has two lovely daughters named Arudra and Vydehi, and a son-in-law, Dr. Hiren, practicing in the USA. Her vision and her capabilities brought laurels to Vydehi Hospital, through which she has kept a unique approach to charity. She has inspired many others with her exemplary community services. And recently, adding another feather to her cap, she has been conferred the honorary doctorate from Bengaluru North University. To congratulate her and to shower her with love, our chairman of the State Council, Dr. Iftikhar Ali, whom she fondly calls as her younger brother, would like to honor ma'am with a small gesture. also providing us this grand platform today to honor and meet and greet our chairperson of the National Commission. It is now time to hear from the lady herself. So may I request ma'am to please come forward and address the gathering.
Om Sai Ram. Wow. A very good afternoon and a great welcome to all of you present here. First and foremost, Ma'am Chairperson for the National Commission of Allied and Healthcare Professions, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla. What a lovely person. As she mentioned, we need to make a mention of humble. A leader has to have a kind of balance, and that is what, with the small minutes of hours I spent with her from morning, the first impression she gave me was a very stable and a smile and a balanced outlook at this subject of allied health sciences, which is very dear to my heart. It's my proud privilege and honor to be standing here to welcome you to our institute, and also for Karnataka chapter for having hosted this meet and greet. We are extremely happy to have initiated this today. Thank you, ma'am. Don't you all agree today is such a vibrant and bright crowd with so much? I would be falling and faltering if I first and foremost do not acknowledge the person behind all this. When we go for a movie that's a blockbuster, what do we look for? We say too many special effects. So who do I present this to? First and foremost, I would like to the charm of Iftikhar Farid Ali here. An amazing performer. I have never come across the team, the kind of commitment to has anything, because as I was talking to Dr. Sujata Rathod, our Honorable DME here, she was mentioning, I just thought it was going to be meet and greet. That is exactly what I was thinking too. I got a shock today when he was sending me some pictures, but I never imagined that at my own institute I was blind to what he created. That is the talent he has. I thank ma'am, the National Commission and the state of Karnataka couldn't have better selected a person better than Iftikhar, who represented and is representing the allied health sciences to a different level. And we have started this chapter in the state of Karnataka, gives me an extreme proud moment. And we are all happy to say that we have started this and it's not going to stop. With my limited knowledge of what I know, as per last week census, Karnataka leads in the largest amount of allied health sciences in India. Our own institute, Vydehi Institute, has an impressive 440 seats per intake. Per year we are talking about. That is more than the intake of our medical sciences. And the whole of Karnataka, if I'm right, there is only one government college which leads. Mostly it's all private colleges which is leading, because the importance of allied health sciences is at most powerful. You are an integral part of the healthcare system, which everybody are realizing right now. Without you, it is, as Dr. Suresh Babu was telling, and also we had our Registrar Riaz Basha say that preventive healthcare and he was telling everything is done by hand. Doctors, eyes, everything he explained. So let us not forget that how integral you are, and I'm extremely happy that the day has come and the moment has come, and we in Karnataka did initiate this at a level that we are all proud of, and to be proud of this part of the journey. I would also like to thank all the principals who have made the effort across Karnataka to be here, and my dear students from all across the state of Karnataka to represent this and make this momentous a grand success. What a thumping start to this association. I will falter if I do not. An impressive, excellent speeches we have out on the stage from all the people sitting on the dais, the extremely honorable people, and also my fellow group of institutions. We have, I would call doctors, because we create doctors. When the job came as a doctor, I was telling we are creating. So I would like to say Dr. Narsimha Raju, Oxford Group of Institutions Chairman, Srinivas Murthy, our very own, whoever we go in for the being and selected as the Secretary for the State Council, Dr. Savita Ravindra, Dr. Suresh Babu, Vice President, Indian Association of Physiotherapists, Dr. Mohammed Sulail, Dean Kanachur Institute of Allied Physiotherapy, because he was working in from yesterday. I have seen these people, as they have mentioned, this team, what it was doing, we really didn't know, but this is what I see when we have a graduation ceremony or something. And you all have given it a great boost. And I thank one and all to have come here and grace this occasion, made it a grand success. I have no words to say except that we go to great heights with Allied Health Sciences, and ma'am, from our associations as our other pioneers in our departments, I've already told that we are going to stand by the Karnataka state of Allied Health Sciences, and we will have to make this a big success, because we realize the importance of this now. Wishing you all a great success and a blessed future. Thank you all. I am so sorry. Ma'am Yagna did mention the career path and salaries of the Allied Health Sciences. I would be not doing a justice if I do mention, my dear students, this Allied Health Sciences is so much in demand that you really have no idea, because running it from the top, your career path is equal to doctors, is what I say, because that is coming from me, because a respiratory therapist in our hospital is equal to a doctor, an MBBS doctor. That is the future we are looking forward to, and the career path for you is amazing. You have different venues. Remember that you are credentialing yourself in your stream of profession, which is excellent. Actually, back in other countries, many other countries, you are called as physician assistants. So you are equal to doctors, never forget that, and we do realize how important you are to that. And I think the time has come when you do show the world that how important you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for always inspiring us to achieve more and for your words of encouragement. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. One such visionary leader we have with us today, who has been the guiding light for our profession. To brief more about him, may I now call Dr. Raghunath, Principal, College of Physiotherapy, to come over and take the mic.
Good morning. Respected dignitaries on the stage, on the dais, off the dais, and to all who have gathered here today. With permission of the dignitaries, I take a moment to play a short video, a VT, please. A special thanks goes to Dr. Muhammad Suhail Khan for creating this wonderful video. Thank you. I am pretty sure many of us who have gathered here from Vydehi and Vyma group of institutions, we are waiting for this special moment of honor, a legendary, allow me to speak, sir, allow me to speak.
Respected, no.
Yeah, thank you. So I was telling you that the legendary and the man himself, Professor Dr. UT Iftikhar Farid, Chairperson, Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Council, who is extremely down to earth, approachable, friendly, and everyone he meets has touched the lives of many. I am short of words to introduce, very popularly known as Ifti sir. So, without much delay, I request the dignitaries to felicitate our own Ifti sir on behalf of Vydehi and Vymac institutions.
I request the audience to kindly give a standing ovation to Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Ali, the brain behind today's program, and for all the many conferences which he has done and will be doing in the future. Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you, audience. It's now time for us to hear it from the man himself, Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Ali.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm sorry for all the students and teachers and faculty members whom I have tried. I was supposed to wind up by 11:30. Now we are late by 1 hour. I'll see that another 5 minutes our meet and greet program will conclude. Thanks for your Almighty's blessings. And we always try to do something without asking permissions from the management or days or some, because we have taken Kalpajaka for granted when it comes to Vydehi. So, as a family member of Vydehi, Kalpajaka's family, and when I met ma'am, Yagna ma'am in Delhi, the first impression I got, ma'am, was as a family member, pleasing. I thought as a national commission, I was waiting outside with an appointment. So we are heading the state, she's heading the national commission. And we are very small in front of madam's degree and position, what she's having now in the National Council. And we are answerable to the state minister and the state government, where madam is answerable to the Prime Minister and the National Police of India. So when I was waiting outside the chamber, I gave a small note that U.T. Iftikhar from Bangalore, ma'am, called me inside, made me sit, had a chat for half an hour, gave me coffee, even served me some nice heavy breakfast there. Then I thought this ma'am is going to be something where she'll take our council next level. The first impression we got in madam was such a pleasing chairperson we got. So I told each and every management I met in Karnataka, you have to meet ma'am. So one day when me and Kalpajak had an argument in the phone regarding a Felicitation program, I told ma'am, forget about me, I'm going to get the national head to your college, we'll felicitate her. And that happened as a combination because Kalpaja, in Vydehi family, ma'am's son-in-law is studying MCH program and daughter is in Manipal and they're in Vydehi and they're staying in Whitefield and ma'am was supposed to stay in Whitefield. See, when you have good intention and Almighty's blessings, everything go on the right track. And this is a small example. We fell on the right track. We got madam on Whitefield, or again going back, we got Kalpajak on time. She is supposed to fly to US this yesterday. I told ma'am, please travel tonight. She'll travel or postpone a program from ISEC to travel to US tonight. And ma'am also kept a promise she'll get update free. Then requested DME madam, modern lady empowerment, DME madam. Then comes our Riyaz sir, secretary. Then registrar. Then came Savita ma'am, again lady empowerment. Then Srinivas Murthy. Then came online all our Rajesh Anai sir, Sam, everyone, Suresh Babu, all the team. Then I told Suel, Vaishali, get back to Bangalore. And I stayed near 1 kilometer in Bangalore, Whitefield. I slept at 12, woke up for prayers, again prayed, again slept for 1 hour, again went to receive ma'am at a place and get back to Vydehi. Ultimately, when I saw the students crowd, I'm blessed from the day one. When I came to physiotherapy, I thought, we are in a very small profession. Now when I achieved this chairman post, which I didn't want, I was forced to take by few of people in this allied fraternity, so that at least, so I told them I'll be an event manager, I'll be a chairperson only, whereas people like Savita ma'am, all Rajesh and they will take it for a drive and they will do all the things, and I was supporting them all out. Wherever place when I'm with you all. So without the support of all as a combination, from the government, from the professionals, from the bureaucrats, these things won't happen. So ultimately we are so happy to tell you that we'll be one of our draft which have come out now, which are going to get it very soon on the 20th cabinet, which will be one of the best in the country, ma'am. And before even each and every line, before we take approval from DME madam, we saw that we sent the file to you, we take approval from you, then only we go back to the secretary and get it to the, with the subject experts to the government. And I request you after January or February, whatever the national state chairman's meeting and national chairman's committee meeting, sure, if you get the opportunity, we'll be happy to host in Karnataka. And when it comes to students, you are the pillar of my strength in all my organizations, including my team. This is all my team on the right side. And you students, from the day on of my 1995 I was a student, you are the pillar of my strength. I always tell my students, I always argue with my family members also. My brother is a speaker of the house. He was a health minister. We have a power as in the government. My wife is a gynae onco surgeon, robotic surgeon. And I was telling I'm a small physiotherapist. But when I see my position and power now, I feel I'm blessed. We are the biggest healthcare player in the state and country. So thank you. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you all the people on stage for blessing me. Thank you, students. Thank you, delegates. Thank you, all the teachers. And Vydehi, especially Vydehi Medical College team members and dental college staffs and all the volunteers and the student volunteers who was from the 10 day till year who were standing with welcoming ma'am from last 1 hour. So thank you one and all. Thank you, Kalpajam, especially for providing the place, the food, and all the logistics today. And one of the and special thanks to Chalapati and Venkatagiri for being there, and Vaishali, the MC today, and the Suel and his team for all the support, background support. Sai and all the members. No, I won't. Normally I don't take the stage and the mic. I give to others. I always believe in creating leaders. And I've met a lot of Vaishali ma'am, all this Sunita, all the allied people whom I have to reach more through Rajesh and I, sir. So I will try to have a meeting after this post conference delegate meet and greet. Thank you, one and all. And especially Vydehi, the event team, the Nagraj sir and all the event who is there, Dalokot, the team, DWC also. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for always being as you are. On this professional platform, I request your moment to recognize a young author amongst us, Dr. Zishan Ali, Associate Professor of Physiology at Krupanadi College, who has recently published a book on Physiology Exam Companion, Solved Questions for Aspiring Physios, Comprehensive Solutions and Strategies for Mastering Physiology. On his request to release his book today, may I call upon Dr. Zishan to come over to the dais. May I also request all the dignitaries to release the book in favor of Dr. Zishan. Thank you. Thank you, dignitaries. Alas, we have reached the final component of the day. It wouldn't complete without delivering the vote of thanks. I call upon Dr. Mansi from the College of Physiotherapy to kindly come over.
Thank you, Dr. Vishali. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn into routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. It's my privilege to propose vote of thanks on this special occasion on behalf of Karnataka State Allied Healthcare Council and Vydehi College Group of Institutions. We are most grateful to our one of the most honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Yagna ma'am, for your kind presence today. Thank you for accepting the invitee for being with us. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to take this opportunity to convey our heartfelt gratitude to my chairperson, Madam Dr. Kalpaja ma'am, for constant support and encouragement extending towards this event. I extend my generous thanks to Dr. Sujata ma'am, Director, DME, Government of Karnataka, for being an integral part of this program. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Registrar Sir, Dr. Riaz Basa sir. Thank you for taking out time for one of the most marked events. Your presence has boosted the event energy and your thoughts have inspired us all. Thank you, Savita ma'am, for always supporting us. We would like to say thanks to Dr. Rajesh Sinoy sir, Dean, Padma Shri Group of Institutions, for your kind presence. We would like to give our thanks to our Vice President, Indian Association of Physiotherapists, Dr. Suresh Babu Reddy sir. Thank you, sir, for being with us. My sincere thanks to Dr. Srinivas Murthy sir for your kind, time-bound program. Thank you, sir, for being here. Thank you. We would like to thank our SAM sir, Director, Krupanidhi Group of Institutions. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I would also like to extend my gratitude to Dr. Rajesh Narsar Rao, Chairman, Oxford Institute, and to the Chairman, Dr. Vishwanath, Chairman, Aditya Group of Institutions. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the constant support bestowed to us by Dr. Sridhar Venkatesh sir, Principal, Vydehi College of Medical College. Thank you, sir. Dr. Jagdish, Vice Principal, Vydehi Medical College, Chief Administrative Officer, Rabi Babu sir, MS sir, Dr. Uma Maheshwari, Chief Operating Officer, Major Usha Shri ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for all the support towards the event. Dr. Maya, Principal, Vydehi Special School, Dr. Jasmine, Principal, Nursing College. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us. I would also like to say thanks to our Vydehi Dental College, Dr. Mohan. Also, a sincere thanks to Dr. Raghu, Principal, College of Physiotherapy, for always guiding us and supporting us. Bharat sir, who was always a keen member in this. Thank you, Bharat sir, Principal, Allied Health Sciences, Principal, Pharmacy College. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I would also like to say a special thanks to Dr. Varsha, Dr. Manjula, Dr. Rajni, Dr. Seema, Shri Priya madam, without whom this event would not have been possible. Dr. Surendra Babu, Dr. Shabina ma'am, Dr. Betty, Dr. Hema, Dr. Sailesh, Dr. Srinivas, and team of Physiotherapy, College of Physiotherapy. A heartfelt thanks to Dr. Chalapati, Dr. Venkat Giri sir, Dr. Sai sir, and other clinicians and accommodation present in this house. Special thanks to the volunteers who have been working tirelessly inside and outside the house. Thank you so much. Thank one and all. A sincere thanks goes to one of the known figures in our profession, Dr. U.T. Iftikhar Ali, Chairman, Karnataka State Allied and Healthcare Profession. Thank you, sir, for making this event a grand success. I would also like to take the privilege to thank all the faculty members who have come across with their students to make this event a grand success. Thank you, one and all. If I've messed up any, I take a pardon. Please, thank you, one and all, for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mansi. We are commencing the end of the event today with the national anthem. I request everyone to kindly rise.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
With this, let's start a new chapter which is going to be marked in the history of allied healthcare and physiotherapy professions. Thank you one and all for being here today. I request all the escortees to kindly escort the dignitaries off the dais. Meanwhile, I ask the students to kindly be seated in your places until the dignitaries have moved out of the stage. I request all the students to kindly be seated.
Requesting all the principals and faculty members and students, if you want to take photographs with madam, you can meet madam, you can talk to madam.